Okay, I am making this video about bullying and from the perspective of those who have been bullied and those from a bully. Okay, so anyway, let me ask the people who have been a bully a lot, you know, the ones who have picked on other people a lot in their lives or when they were younger. Um, you know, does doing that make you feel better, about yourself or your situation? Did it make you feel good when you were doing that? Did you feel better after you did that? After you were mean to somebody and put them down? I mean, did it make you feel good about yourself because you did that? I would say probably not. You probably didn't feel any better. You probably felt even a little bit worse after you did it than before you did it. You probably felt bad because you were doing it. You're making somebody feel bad. Um, I could, excuse me, I can imagine that that doing it didn't make you feel any better than you were feeling before you did it. And probably a lot of times it made you feel worse. Okay. The few times that I was a bully, it never made me feel good about myself. It never made me feel better um, about myself putting other people down. I didn't feel good about myself because I was doing that. Because I was trying to push myself up and push other people down. Never. I never felt better about myself. Okay. So why do you do it? Why do you pick on other people to try to make yourself push yourself up and push other people down? Why do you do it? I mean, do you understand why you do that? I mean, I understood why I did it is because I was getting picked on so much. I didn't turn around and do it a lot, but I did it more than I should have. You know, I've apologized to the people who I did that to. You know, mm, you know. Would it make you feel any better? For those who bully other people a lot, would it make you feel a lot better or a lot worse if that person had committed suicide? If that person had committed suicide because of you, would that have made you feel better or a lot worse? Hopefully it'd make you feel a lot worse, you know, because if it make you feel better, it's like, hey, I succeeded, you know. You think you succeeded by somebody killing themselves, then you are the lowest of the low. Okay. And every single crappy thing that ever happens in your life is well deserved. Okay? There are some people who picked on me, who, well, some people I can think of from a very long time ago who did that, that I, you know, um, it's it's like, okay, God, forgive me for hating these people. Forgive me for wanting certain people to have an awful life. You know, forgive me for wanting that. For wanting them to have a horrible life because of what they did to me. Please forgive me for that. You know, I should forgive them. It's hard. It is so hard to forgive some people. But anyway, the last 3 years of my time in high school, I had two things to feel good about, and that is it. That is all. Okay? Two things. That's it. I didn't have anything else to feel good about. Okay? And yet, the most popular guy in my whole class had to destroy whatever joy or feeling good about myself that I could because of those things. He had to do everything he could to make sure I didn't feel good about them. Okay? There was only two things in 3 years that I could feel good about. And he had to try to rob me of that. Okay? I mean, it's like, what kind of a person would do that? You know? I mean, I certainly would, I don't know. You know, this individual knows who he is. You know, I mean, it's like he was the most popular guy in our whole class. He was the best athlete. He was, you know, the most popular. He had a ton of friends. He was well liked by a lot of people. You know, and yet I only had two things to feel good about, and he couldn't even let me feel good about them. You know. There are other people I can think of who picked on me that were in my class. You know, it's like, what's your excuse? What's your excuse for having done that to me? For making me feel bad about myself, the whole, you know. Believe me, you didn't have to do anything to make me feel bad about myself. I had next to nothing to feel good about myself anyway. You know? So you wouldn't have had to have done, you would not have had to do anything for me to not feel good about myself. You know? I mean, there is, you know. But anyway, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why God allowed that to happen. I can think of some things, but I don't know. You know, there's some people that are nothing but crap. I shouldn't have that attitude. You know, I don't know. In some ways,